my channel, the Baking Diva, and I'm so glad that you all decided to join me for breakfast. But before we get to that, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate your support. Helps my channel to grow. So you say, Diva, what are you up to today? Well, I have to admit it is something strange. Do you all know what ramen is? The ramen noodles? Let me hold up a package of ramen, just in case you don't. This here is a little bag of ramen noodles. Now, some of you might say, "Ugh, I don't like ramen noodles." Some of you might say, "Oh, I love ramen noodles." Some might say, "Oh, they're not good for you." Some might say, "Oh, they're okay." Well, I'm not here to judge whether they're good for you or not. I'm just here to show you a hack, a crazy recipe. I have not tried it before, so you and I are going to be trying this together, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion when we're done, what I think of it. Now, I know ramen is popular, especially with the college kids. You know, they're in their small dorms. They have these microwaves, and wow, ramen is super duper for them. They just throw the water in there and microwave it, and they have a snack or a meal. I know my one grandson, well, all of them like ramen, but one is crazy about ramen, so he's going to be interested to see what this recipe tastes like. So let's get started. This recipe is going to be ramen French toast. Cameraman, have you ever heard of that?
Never in my old life.
Okay. Well, actually the noodles are a substitute for the bread. And it's a crazy hack. I didn't make up this recipe. I actually found it a long time ago in a book on food hacks. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but we're going to try it today. It's easy, and I guess we'll see. So let's get started. First thing you need is a 9x13 glass pan, and I have that right here. Next, in the pan, we're going to put 2 eggs. Just dump them right in the pan. I've already put them in this little bowl to save a little time. Next, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of milk. We're just putting everything right in that glass pan. Next, we're putting in 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Woo! Okay. We're going to put in, let me read this here, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my handy dandy whisk and I'm going to mix all of these ingredients together in this glass pan. So let me get that all combined, and then I'm going to show you what we do next. I'm just as anxious as you to see what this tastes like. Alrighty, let's see. I'm trying to get that cinnamon all mixed in there. Alrighty. Okay. So I think this is pretty well combined for what we need to use it for. So let me just put this aside for 1 second and show you what we need to do with the ramen noodles. Now, you know the ramen noodles I showed you before come in a bag like this. So you're going to need 2 packages of ramen noodles. Now, you can use any flavor you want because you're not going to use the little flavoring packet that comes with them. So I already opened one up. And this is what your ramen noodles look like when you take them out of the package. They look like, well, maybe the size of a piece of bread. And if you look carefully, there's 2 pieces on here. So you gently want to take these apart so they don't break. So Diva, please don't break these. So let me see. Go from this side. Come on. They have them attached on one side on the bottom, so you have to try to pull it and break it. There we go. So this is what you're aiming for. 2 pieces of this ramen. Doesn't it look a little bit like a piece of bread? Little wiggly bread? So we're going to take our 2 packages, so we're going to end up with 4 pieces of the ramen noodles. So let me just open this one. Take this out. Here's our packet that we don't need anymore. Whoop! And let me pull this one apart. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring my pan back over here. I'm going to take each one of these squares of ramen and I'm going to place it in this mixture. Okay. There we go. That's easy enough, right? Now, I'm going to leave these in here for 30 minutes, but after about 15 minutes, I'm going to come back and I'm going to flip them over because I want to coat both sides. Now, once they're in the mixture for 30 minutes, I will be back to show you what we do next. So don't go away now. Okay, I'm over by the stove and I put a tablespoon of butter in the frying pan and I melted it. These have been sitting in the mixture for probably about maybe 40 minutes. I had flipped them over. You want to get them coated with the egg mixture on both sides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in my frying pan in my melted butter and I'm going to cook them for 3 minutes on each side until they're golden brown. So I'm going to be cooking these for 3 minutes on this side. And then I will be flipping them over and cooking them for 3 minutes on the other side. And then I will meet you over at the table to do a taste testing, so stay tuned. So this is what my ramen French toast looks like when I took it out of the frying pan. It's nice and golden brown. It's in the shape of a piece of bread. And now we're going to do a taste testing together, you and me. So here we go. The way to serve this is you're supposed to put some of your maple syrup on the top, just like you would French toast. I'm going to put some of that on there. And then if you like, it's optional. They tell you can sprinkle a little powdered sugar on top. So I'm going to do that too. Might as well go all out. Look at that. All right, I have my knife and fork. Are you ready? You ready, cameraman?
Ready, Freddy.
Here we go. I can't wait to see what this tastes like. And I'm going to be honest. It's soft. Honestly, tastes like French toast. Other than having that, what do you call it, that little squiggly feeling in your mouth from the noodles. They're soft. They're tasty. Taste like bread. They taste good. So I'm surprised. Let me take another bite. This is going to be my brunch. I'd say it's good. It's not as good as French toast with nice thick bread and that egg soaked in it, but for a ramen French toast, I think it's good. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video on making ramen French toast, go down below and hit that subscribe button till it turns gray and hit the little bell next to it And you'll get a notification whenever I put a new video up. We've got some great things coming up. I have a Christmas cookie collab coming up. And it'll be a total of 7 channels. I think we're planning on publishing that December 1st. So stay tuned. You won't want to miss that. Give me a thumbs up. That's the way YouTube promotes my channel. The more thumbs up they see, they know that people are watching, and they promote it. And make a comment. You know I love my comments. So anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me for breakfast today. Cameraman, are you ready for one?
Sure.
Okay, so toodles everyone. See you soon.